Certainly, he's a menace, but he's talented.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you all to please mark your calendars because we will be returning right here at the Red Convent Center in Nashville, Tennessee on May 20th. Make sure you mark your calendars. We want you all to come back and bring your friends. Tell them what a great time you're having tonight. The following contest is your ladies' match. In choosing first, from Fairbanks, Alaska, she is the Queen of the North, Freya the Slaya.
Freya the Slaya stands at 6 feet 1 inches tall. She is the Queen of the North. She debuted back in November 2016, hometown Fairbanks, Alaska. She is a two-time Ohio Valley Wrestling Women's Champion. And of course, she has had a memorable rivalry with Haley J in Ohio Valley Wrestling. Watching back her matches, Freya the Slaya uses her size and power. And she has been on quite a tear. And this will be a remarkable, another tremendous women's matchup.
And from Fort Lauderdale, representing Montreal, Quebec, she is La Creme de la Creme, Ashley Dubois.
Ashley Dubois made her debut back in 2021. She learned from Cody Rhodes, QT Marshall, and Billy Gunn. Of course, you heard Sean Bossman call her the La Creme de la Creme. I hope I got that correct. I need a better accent. Ashley started wrestling for Beyond Wrestling and Women's Wrestling Revolution. She made her CCW debut facing the ladies champion Marina Tucker via Destiny Awaits back in 2021. So Dubois will have her work cut out for her. We are ready to get this match underway. Both these ladies are powerhouses. Dubois is not a short lady, but compared to Freya the Slayer, anybody would look short compared to her. Of course, Freya the Slayer, the Queen of the North, working on the arm, very technically sound. She knows her fundamentals, but so does Ashley Dubois. Dubois maneuvering out of it, using the athleticism, counters, working over the arm, a wrist lock. Freya the Slayer sends her into the turnbuckle. She misses. Tries for maybe a hip toss or arm drag. Too much power and size from Freya the Slayer, former OVW Women's Champion. Ashley Dubois over the top. Kicks her opponent. She suckers in Freya the Slayer. Dubois walks right into the top rope, courtesy of her rival, Freya the Slayer, using that power, launched her. And listen to that kick. The crowd did not appreciate that, but does Freya care? Choking out Ashley Dubois with the boot, using all the leverage and weight against her. And she's just having her way. Freya the Slayer. But a forearm shot by Dubois. Left a little bit of an opening. But a big kick, the big boot by Freya the Slayer. Levels Ashley Dubois. She wants her proper due and respect. She bows down like the queen that she is, the queen of the North, the Arctic Circle. She's dominated everywhere she's wrestled. And D'Amboise has been such a competitor, appearing for AEW, the NWA. D'Amboise comes to us from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Big leg drop. This may do it. There's a cover, only a 2 count, lateral press. Showing her agility is Freya the Slayer. And Ashley D'Amboise with a headbutt, trying to fire back and find a way to fight her way back into this contest, but a forearm shot sends her back into the turnbuckle. You can hear the sounds of pain by D'Amboise, just bills her. And look at Freya the Slaya imposing her will onto her opponent. And D'Amboise sends her back into the middle rope. Holds her arms back so she cannot help herself. Is she going to tie her up into the ropes? The official is warning her. She picks her legs up and it's got a rear naked chokehold. She's stretching the body, the torso of D'Amboise, manipulating the joints, if you will. A forearm to the back of D'Amboise by Freya the Slaya. She's slaying her all right. But look at D'Amboise not giving up. She will not be denied. She says it's for you at ringside. Nafez chop. Kicks her with the leg. And down goes D'Amboise. Freya the Slayer is just absolutely having her way, and why should she be confident? Other than the opening moments, it's been all the Queen of the North. Now look at Ashley D'Amboise get her opponent over the top rope. Kicks her. D'Amboise is caught though. This is not the predicament you want to be in with Freya the Slayer. Trying to grab the wrist, the hands. And Slayer goes into the canvas, the ring apron. It's the opening that D'Amboise needed.
3, 4,
and there's the Let's Go Ashley chants. And Freya has to get back into the ring. Ducks the clothesline. There's a clothesline by D'Amboise. And again, sends her down to the mat. She does it again. Kicks her in the midsection. Uses the ropes for momentum. Swinging neckbreaker. Actually a jumping swinging neckbreaker. And a kick up. Back up to her feet. She attempts to pick her up. Maybe a Uranagi, I'm not so sure. And goes for the sunset flip, possibly no. It's countered. Freya the Slayer says, nuh-uh, not on my watch. Picks her up. Jawbreaker by D'Amboise. Off the ropes. Freya the Slayer catches her. This is not good if you're D'Amboise. And it was a Uranagi into a backbreaker combination by the former OVW Women's Champion. Could she ever know? As I was speaking already with a lateral press on her rival, Ashley D'Amboise. But look at Ashley, the grit, the determination, that look on her face. Picking her up as Freya. Could it be a suplex? No. D'Amboise gets out of it with a martial arts style kick. Turns her around. Neck breaker. Goes for the cover. Hooks a leg. D'Amboise almost had her. How close was that? The referee says 2 with the shoulder up. And she's signaling for the end, possibly. It's D'Amboise, maybe. Trying for that rock bottom, the Uranagi. Or grabs her by the waist. It's a waist lock. But Freya the Slayer has other ideas. Could it be a choke slam? Yes, it is a choke slam. And that may do it. And it does. That's one of her finishing maneuvers. It's a signature for Freya the Slayer. And the prophecy comes to fruition, unfortunately for Ashley D'Amboise. Freya the Slayer is your winner. Give it up for the Queen of the North. The women are a highlight for CCW. The Last Territory presents some of the greatest athletes, not on just a national level, but internationally. Freya the Slaya and Ashley D'Amboise are just 2 of the prime illustrations. And she doesn't care what this crowd likes. She won the match. Ashley D'Amboise did a great job. Give her a hand, and I'm glad the crowd is. She has nothing to be ashamed of. She ought to be very proud of her efforts here tonight. Ashley D'Amboise, proving why she's a hot commodity wherever she goes and competes, is Ashley D'Amboise.